Hey guys, my name is Robert here. We have the last of the requests for wheel rewrites that we had, and this one is by user L Liebengifte. Liebengifte. And this was for John Dorie as the main character in the Atlanta camp. Now I thought, why not add June Dorie and John Dorie Sr. as well, just to make things interesting. Just double checking where my file thingy is. Yeah, so we may as well get into it because we've got to decide main characters. Now, I have decided to today put a spin for minor character here, and on this wheel there's also a double death. So that way we can have some interesting scenarios play out. So T-Dog is going to be a main character. So that means we will add T-Dog to this wheel. And we'll also add him up here. And then for our minor characters so far, we'll just add them. I should have done this before. My terrible planning. You know, there's always something I forget. You guys know me. We'll put all these guys up here. So we're going to hopefully get an interesting rewrite today with John Dorie. Now, to sort of dispel what's happened, I think John Dorie was a member of the King County Sheriff's Department, just like Rick and Shane. And I think he was shot by... Yeah, I'm gonna say he was shot instead of Rick. So Rick was there, but John was shot because he wasn't in Texas. And John Dorie Sr., maybe John Dorie Sr. moved to Georgia, moved to King County, so... John was trying to rekindle things with his father, so got a job in the station that his father has just retired from, which of course is King County Sheriff Department. And John is shot, he's in the hospital, so pretty much Rick's story plays out the same, but with John, and he reunites with June. Now I think in this scenario, I'm going to say it, yeah, Shane was banging June. Shane was banging June. Yeah, why not? June's got no daughter. I know June has a daughter in Fear as well, but she doesn't have a daughter in this universe. Okay, daughter already died. Her daughter died before the outbreak, so she has that tragic story still, just a bit different. All right, so we've added Shane now as well, which we still need. I'm gonna say 7. I mean the number's arbitrary really, but we'll go with one more. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense, having Rick as a main character too. Obviously, another one of his colleagues in the King County Sheriff's Department. So, should we go with that, or should we do one more? Yeah, we'll do one more, because we've kind of got our Carl. I guess our Rick is John, our Laurie is June, our Shane is Shane, our Andrea, our Glenn is T-Dog. I guess our Andrea is Rick. And Amy. Oh no, our Andrea can be Amy. And I guess our Dale is Rick. Okay, so we'll get rid of Amy. And we'll add her to this one. Okay, cool. So, I've got to bump up our main characters. So those are going to be our mains. So let's get into it with who gets handcuffed on the roof. So who's acting all rash and crazy? Glenn. Okay. Glenn's the one panicking. So Glenn's a bit more of a nervous wreck in this universe, I guess. He starts shooting the walkers, proclaiming that they're all going to die. And so John is like, you're bringing more of the past on us. You're bringing more of the past. You're bringing more of the past. I call them the past. You want a toffee sweet? John says all that and handcuffs Glenn. And he goes, you know, but he's very sad because John, of course, has a big moral compass. Now, we're skipping Guillermo. I'm sorry, I'm bored. I'm bored of Guillermo. And then we'll do the Dwayne and Morgan Raw 6. One is alive, heads Morgan, tails Dwayne, and they join season 3. Oh, okay. Heads Morgan, tails Dwayne, so it's going to be Dwayne. So they're going to join after Axel's death. Okay. So, for now, we'll put Dwayne in missing, but he's going to be joining us. Does mean that Morgan, unfortunately, has died. Okay, so we'll skip that. Ed's death. Let's go for Ed's death. Who's getting Ed's death? Keeping it simple. We're keeping it simple. We're just giving Ed his own death. I like that. I like that. Keeps it simple. Right. And spin again for Amy's death. Where are you, Ed? Where are you, Ed? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Oh, no. Dale! Okay, so Dale is asking, Andrea, where have you put the toilet paper? Or Amy, where have you put the toilet? And then Dale gets bitten on the shoulder and, you know, well, in the neck. On the arm and in the neck. And I guess both Amy and Andrea are, like, holding him crying. Because, I mean, this guy did save their life in Atlanta, you know. And he's kind of been like a father figure to them. So I could see them being very upset about that and sort of holding poor Dale. And then we've got Jim's death. So who's getting bitten and left on the tree? Okay, Miranda. Now this actually makes sense now for why the Morales family stay, especially after Miranda dies. So yeah, Miranda's the one bitten. She's left by the tree to sadly bleed out and die. So very sad. I'm liking this so far though. I'm liking this so far. It's a pretty decent little rewrite so far. Okay, so our main characters are John Dorie, T-Dog, Shane, Rick, and Amy. Should we get another main character? I think not for now, because we still got more anyway. We've still got Jenna's death, haven't we? So we need to add Jenna, Dr. Jenna, and we need to do a roll for how many people are dying at the CDC. 2. So classic number, obviously to account for both Jenna and Jackie. But we'll see if Jenna is going to be opting out today. Maybe he won't be. Maybe it'll be someone else. Okay, Merle. Bit annoying to lose Merle this early, but it happens. And who else is dying? Okay. I think I've got something here. So Merle and Morales are both dying. This is what I'm going with. So the stuff happens. Obviously Jenna locks the doors. That kind of happens the same. And Merle like freaks the fuck out. So he starts like beating up Dr. Jenna like near to a pulp. And Morales steps in, and these two men just duke it out. Eventually, John Dorie is able to convince Jenna to open the doors, and Jenna's like, "Well, I'm staying," and John's like, "No, you're not staying. I ain't leaving you. I ain't leaving you, man. I ain't leaving you." You know, John's just like that kind of guy. I fucking love John Dorie. Such a great character. Like the one great thing those writers did was John Dorie, honestly. So John brings Jenna along, but these two are fighting. He's like, "Morales, man, you gotta hurry up, man. You gotta hurry up." But like these two are like fighting. Maybe actually Miranda got bitten as a result of Merle abandoning her. Like Merle could have saved her, but he didn't, and then obviously she got bit. So maybe, yeah, like let's add that. So these two are fighting. Daryl's there too, but Daryl's like, why would Daryl wouldn't abandon him? That's the only issue. Nah, I think Daryl sees the kids and he goes to get the kids out. I think he would choose like 2 scared kids who are hiding. Everyone else is kind of ran. Yeah, and he grabs the kids and he's like, "Come on, Merle!" And, you know, he's shouting Merle to come on, but he's trying to get the kids out. And obviously John's carrying the beaten Dr. Jenna, and these two are fighting, and they realize that they're going to die if they don't get out of here. So they start running, helping each other or whatever. But actually, maybe Merle like stabs Morales and leaves him for dead or something like pretty cruel. But Merle. I'm going to say, actually, yeah. He stabs Morales, leaves him for dead, so Morales is killed. Merle escapes the CDC, but then I think it's just a pure karma thing. As he's, like, stood outside, like, he's like, "Hey, baby brother, I'm alive, I'm alright." And then I just think a bit of rubble just, like, fucking crushes him. That's what we're going for Merle's death. I think that's a good death. I think that's a good death indeed. That's what we'll go with. Alright, so we're going to skip Chaos Roll for now. Skip. Who's getting shot? So this is normally a main character. Now I feel like I want to upgrade one of these guys. I'm trying to think who would be best. So I'm feeling like John and June are adopting these kids now. I feel like yeah. I'm gonna put Luis and Eliza. Luis and Eliza both up here. Just because I just feel like after both their parents died, that's perfect. They've adopted those two kids. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. So I know there's a lot of characters here, but oh well. So who's getting shot? Okay, Shane. He's not really done much so far. Actually, I suppose he has, because he was banging June, and John came back, and maybe John learns about it. But his best friend Shane, or one of his best friend Shane's, gets shot. Obviously, so him and Rick are rushing to get Shane to safety. Obviously, we could decide something different. Yeah, let's decide someone different for now. Let's do someone different. Hang on, let me just get rid of all these a sec. Okay, yeah, why not? Why not? So, we'll say that Patricia was learning to shoot, and yeah, Patricia was learning to shoot, and so she's the one who accidentally shoots Shane in the chest. That does mean that Patricia will be going on the run to get the supplies. Otis volunteers, but you know she's like, "No, Otis, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It was me who did it, and you can't be risking your life." So, yeah, she ends up being the one to go. And how do I get the list again? Herschel, Jimmy, Beth, Maggie, Otis. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, so she's the one to go with, well, who we'll decide in a sec. But they've been added. So who kills our Otis standing? Let's have a look. Who's going on the mission? And who's killing? Patricia. Ooh, spin for minor character. Okay. So we're doing it for a minor character instead. So a minor character's instead going on the mission. Oh my god. What are the chances of that? Then we're spinning back for a main character. We're spinning... It got thrown to that and then thrown back. That's crazy. Who killing Patricia? Oh, I just don't see it. I just don't see... Oh, I don't see it, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Actually, do you know what? I'm deciding. It landed on a John Dorie. It landed on the wrong John Dorie. I think we're going with a dad. Okay, I think John Dorie Sr. is the one to do it. So Patricia is being too slow. He realizes they're not making it out of there alive. And so he is the one to shoot and leave Patricia for death. That's what we're going with. I know I've just decided, but oh well. So I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do what I want. It's my rewrite. Let's go for Dale's death. Who's getting Dale's death? So obviously they kidnap. That's not happening. She's got immunity until season 3. They kidnap Randall, obviously after the shootout. I'm going to say that was John Dorie as well. I'm going to say he did it, and he's pretty shocked over it. And Amy was the one pleading for everyone to spare poor Randall. She was the moral compass. And Amy goes out into the field at night, and she's the one that gets attacked, ripped open, and eventually dies. Poor Andrea is going to be absolutely devastated. And then who will be killing Randall and therefore be getting killed by the main character? Okay. We'll go again, because I'm not going to let it be John Dorie. Actually, it could be. No. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, why not? T-Dog. T-Dog is the one to take it into his own hands. He's the one who kills Randall. John Dorie confronts T-Dog. What you doing, man? And then T-Dog's like, Shane was banging your wife, mate. Shane was banging your wife. You're adorable, John, but like you ain't got what it takes. You wanted to spare that Randall kid as well. You sided with Amy, and Amy died, and he's like you're well intentioned, John, but you don't understand that the world's different now. T-Dog's like, I mean, at the start of this, I saved a bunch of old people, but look, I've changed. All those old people are dead now, So they're like having a back and forth, and T-Dog goes to kill John. He's like, I'm gonna, Shane was a better leader. Shane was better when he was running things. He can have June, and we'll just get rid of you. And your dad will just have to accept that you died. And John, unfortunately, stabs and kills T-Dog. Very sad. R.I.P. T-Dog. Didn't do much. I guess he saved John at the beginning. John returned the favour by killing him. So we're having 3 deaths in the herd attack. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see who is the first of our deaths. Okay, Jimmy. So we lose Jimmy. I'm sure he can just get the same death that he normally gets. Saving John. Oh shit, who gets zombie T-Dog? I think that has to be June. Yeah. June kills zombie T-Dog as well. And then I think Jimmy saves them when he drives the RV up to the barn. They kind of jump on. And they're all right. They're all right in the end. Oh no. So we've lost Jimmy. We're losing Herschel. I think he just goes down firing his shotgun. He just doesn't leave the farm. He refuses to leave. Keeps going and going and shooting and shooting and shooting. And then he just kind of gets devoured. That's what we'll go for Herschel. He goes down with the farm. Goes down with the farm. And we're losing Andrea. Oh no. I think she gets the Patricia death, yeah. We'll give Andrea the Patricia death, so she's running away. Maybe with Carol, like she's protecting Carol, and oh my god, we never did the. Wait, did I accidentally delete that? Oh my god, I must have deleted it. We never did the Sophia in the barn death. Oh no, oh no. Who goes missing? Oh, I must have deleted it last thing. I completely forgot about it. Oh well, I guess we're not having a Sophia death in this one. What were they doing on the farm the whole time? I guess Carl was recovering. Not Carl, Shane, sorry. Shane was recovering. There is no missing kid. Or missing person who's in the barn. I guess we're just skipping that story beat. These things happen. These things happen. Shit, who was the last one? Oh yeah, Andrea. Andrea, yeah, so she's protecting Carol and Sophia. And she gets devoured. Oh well. So then who's going to get separated and saved by Michonne? Okay, I like that. Shane. So Shane saved by Michonne. And I guess Shane and Michonne start doing stuff. I don't know, no, they're probably just surviving at first. But maybe they have like a crush on each other, I don't know. So that's done. Add a random character. I think we won't for now. Not for now. No. Right. Who gets bitten on the leg? Now before we do that, let's upgrade some characters. So I feel like Maggie is an obvious one. Maggie will be upgraded. And I think Maggie, yeah, we'll upgrade Maggie. I'm feeling like, I'm feeling like Dr. Jenner, I'm feeling like Dr. Jenner. I just like the idea of him, like, continuing to work on his cure and that. So, that's what we'll do. So, who's going to get bitten on the leg? Plus, he's, like, I know he's only a virologist, but maybe he has, like, a little bit of knowledge on, like, pregnancy. Because, obviously, Laurie is going to be pregnant. Probably. Or should we say that June's pregnant? Oh, yeah, let's say that June is pregnant with Judith. Judith is not going to be Laurie's kid. So June is the one bitten on the leg. So a pregnant woman, and they have to chop off her leg. I like that. I like that. That's actually like really tense. One-legged. So pregnant June Dorie with a big belly, big swollen baby belly is bitten on the leg. Oh no. No. Right, we're gonna do these as just standard. So Big Tiny will get his death. And we'll just add Oscar and Axel. So who is gonna kill Tomas? Oh, okay. Dr. Jenner. He's like, he just steps in as they're like clearing wards, and John is like, maybe John actually kind of forgives him. He's like, it's all right, man, it's all right. You know, he's saying to like Tomas, like, I believe you that you didn't try, you weren't intentionally trying to kill me there. And Dr. Jenner comes in and just fucking shoots him in the head. He's like, and then he runs after Andrew and locks him out. And he's like, John, we can't risk things anymore, okay? Like, my work is too important, etc., etc. Like, you know that kind of thing. Like, if we want to try and kill this thing, I'm the only person who can. And Johnny's like, I wish it wasn't me. I wish it was my wife. He can kind of be all about that as well. So then we have Laurie's death. Who is going to be getting the tragic Laurie death? Some sort of medical emergency that causes them to die. Oh no, Eliza. So I'm going to say Eliza has asthma. She's having an asthma attack whilst June is giving birth. Eliza is having a little asthma attack and she dies. And then Luis, it has to be the one to put her down. That's what we're going with. And also the baby's born. Where's the baby? Where the baby at? Where the hell is Judith? Oh, she's there. I'm blind. Judith. Okay, so wait a minute. I said that Luis is a main character now, didn't I? And Dr. Jenner and Maggie. So I'm gonna add them up. Right. So Judith is going to be born, but Judith is going to be the baby of John and June. So we'll just call her Judith Dorie, so we remember. Judith Dorie. So Judith has been born. June survived it as well. She survived, well, yeah, so far. She survived the pregnancy at least. Who is going to get the T-Dog death? So this person sacrifices himself for someone else. Oh no. Oh no. It's not going to be one person getting the T-Dog death. It's going to be two. Oh no. Sophia is getting bitten. So Sophia's getting bitten whilst shit goes down. And who else is getting bitten? Oh no, no. Wait, this is true. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh no. Oh no. So do I make that 4? I think we have to make that 4 because it was 2. It went from 1 to 2 to 4. Yeah. So that means we got to roll for 3 more now. Oh my god. And we have to spin for a main character. Right, we'll do that in a second. Oh no. This is Andrew went hard. Andrew went fucking crazy. He's wiped out most of us. Okay, Carol. That's Carol. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think Sophia, I think after seeing Sophia get devoured by walkers, I think Carol just kind of goes out of sheer, sheer sort of anguish and upset. I think she just kind of starts to go crazy, like killing walkers, and then she also gets devoured. So yeah, Sophia just kind of gets surrounded, devoured, and Carol kind of just chucks herself at the herd and also dies. We got to roll one more minor. If it lands on double again, I think we won't count it because I feel like 4 is probably excessive enough. Oh no, Daryl. I'm gonna say Daryl is killed by Andrew. So I'm gonna say that Daryl, he gets just like whacked by Andrew in the generator room. I think Andrew just sticks the axe that he attacks Rick with. I think he just sticks it in Daryl's head. So Daryl is taken out, and then also we're losing another main character who is gonna be dying some way. Oh. Oh no! Jesus Christ! This is crazy. Now this is chaos. This is like chaos roll right here. So I think with Rick, I think he is just. I think he's bit. If Daryl's getting taken out by Andrew and Sophia's getting surrounded and devoured, I feel like Rick has to. Eliza's having an aspect like. I feel like Rick has to. I think he has to have more of a T-Dog like death. I think he's bitten and he just saves his family, Laurie and Carl. He sacrifices himself for his family. So holy shit, who is taking out this guy? Who is taking out Andrew? Who's inadvertently killed off how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking characters. Who is taking out this bozo? Oh. It's Oscar again. Oscar. He's doing the standard. He's doing the standard. So Andrew is finally taken out after wiping out most of our characters. Holy shit. Holy shit. And obviously Shane and I guess Michonne's a main character. Shane and Michonne are obviously separated. So whilst this is all happening, we're gonna skip this. I'm just still in shock, man. Whilst this is all occurring, Merle, but it's not Merle, Glenn hasn't had a big hug for your old pal Glenn, Shane. Shane faints. Shane's taken to Woodbury, and Shane and the governor start hooking up, obviously. So they start banging. Michonne is very jealous, and that's partly why Michonne dips out. She wanted Shane. She wanted a bit of that Walsh. So she dips, but also because she doesn't trust the governor. She dips out of Woodbury. Governor sends Glenn, one-handed Glenn, to go kill her. He fails, of course. Glenn kills Gargiulio, and he then kidnaps someone. So who is he kidnapping? I feel like as well, John is going to be like, absolutely. How is John dealing with the death of Eliza? He promised to look after that kid. Yeah, I think he's realizing he needs to step up more. I think that's his arc. Oh no, Dr. Jenner's getting kidnapped. Okay. So Dr. Jenner, which makes sense. Maybe he's out on a, not only for formula, maybe someone else is getting the formula, and Dr. Jenner's on like some sort of research mission, and that's why he gets kidnapped. And he's going to be with not Shane. That makes no sense. But I think it's closest to June Dorie, so I think we'll go with June, because I like that too. So June Dorie with her one leg. She's kind of testing out her new leg, and she's not listening to John. John's like saying, you gotta rest. And I think as well, John Dorie Sr. is probably also having that talk with John, like, you've got to like make the hard choices now, son. It's not nice, it's not great, but you got to do it. Anyway, so June and Jenna get kidnapped, and obviously John Dorie, and I think John Dorie Sr. as well. They all kind of go in to rescue both the scientist and his wife, whilst June's probably getting somewhat terrorized by the governor, similar to how Maggie does. And poor Jenna is getting beaten up by one-handed Glenn. One-handed Glenn is just beating the shit out of him. Oh no! So on the rescue mission, Beth accompanies on the rescue mission, and Beth is the one to be shot and killed. Oh no! Damn, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, I just can't. This is crazy. And then Glenn is obviously revealed to have let Michonne live. So he's forced to fight to the death with somebody. Who could it be? I don't even know. I think, John Dorie Sr. I could see John Dorie Sr. staying behind to kill the governor. So it's Glenn and John Dorie Sr. beating each other up. Maybe it was Senior that... No, it wouldn't have been Senior to lock him on the roof. It would have been Junior. He's like, you gotta beat up the dad of the man who made you lose, you know, the father, the man responsible for losing your hand. It's a bit convoluted, that, but yeah. So Glenn Knife Hand has been added to the main wheel. So we get Glenn. Obviously Shane's like, Philip, you gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. We'll also add Milton, because why not? You gotta stop this. But they get rescued. They were rescued. Of course, they get rescued. Maggie shoots Haley. Hey, we've got Axel's death. So who is getting shot in the head by the governor after the governor attacks the prison? No! Not Jackie. Oh, that's sad. Jackie survived this whole time just to get sniped by the governor. R.I.P. Jackie, shot in the head. Maybe she's flirting with Jim. Jim uses her body as a human shield like Carol does with Axel. Do they pick up the hitchhiker? We'll do this one. We'll do this one. No. Okay, well, the hitchhiker's dead. But we won't be picking up the hitchhiker. But I remembered. We will be picking up Dwayne. So Dwayne, we'll find out. John finds out that Morgan's dead. Dwayne's kind of gone a bit crazy. He's killing folks. And they decide to bring Dwayne back. John's like, I'm not leaving you here. I'm going to do that. It's not what you want. I can't do John's voice, but I'm like, in my mind, I can hear what he's saying, okay? I just can't replicate it very well to you. And then who's getting Merle's death? So this person sacrificing themselves to try and take out the old Gov. Oh, it's Michonne. Damn. So Michonne hears about the plan to hand her over. I think John would just straight up tell her, and he's like, I thought about doing it, you know, and I've been told I got to do the bad choice. You know, I got to step up and be a. But he's like, I don't want to kill. I don't want to try and kill people. Not if I don't have to. So Michonne hears that, and she's like, listen, I'm gonna do it. So Michonne tries to take out the governor. She kills a lot of his men, but she also snipes Hamburg. We'll say that she snipes Hamburg, but sadly, Michonne is killed by the governor, shot, and then John goes to try and rescue Michonne and finds her as a walker. I think John's the one to put her down, and that John is not holding back anymore. I don't think John's holding back anymore. I think he's going into murder mode, murder John mode. D4 finale death. So let's do a D4. How many people are dying in this finale? Fucking hell! Oh, guys, this season. This season is brutal. This is the most brutal season I think we've ever had in a while. I mean, look at the characters we got left. So who is dying? Otis? We're losing Otis. Okay. So we will have to decide. We're just gonna roll the deaths first, and then I'll like write them. I'll write them out. I say write them, but you know what I mean. I'll decide how they die. And obviously we've got to roll for our main. Oh my god, no. Okay. So we've got to have 2 main character deaths. Fucking hell. I don't know what to do. This is crazy. This is like the craziest rewrite ever. Oh no. Oh no. We're doing it. We are killing off the baby. I've decided. We've got to make John really regret not becoming Darth John. Wait, I actually should be rolling. I shouldn't even be rolling. That doesn't matter anyway. Oh, okay. So Glenn is dying. Glenn. I was going to put Glenn Dorie then. When did he marry into the family? Oh no, this is I can't. This is like the most brutal thing ever. Oh my god, no! This is terrible. The kids, the poor kids. Oh god. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. Otis and I think Otis and who was his name? Glenn. Yeah, what was that guy's name again? Glenn. I think these two head into Woodbury to try and infiltrate it and take out the governor. Milton has defected, by the way, so he's living with us. So those two go in to try and take out the governor, and they get caught. Glenn is getting beaten severely up, and he gets stabbed multiple times. Yeah, I'm going to say Glenn gets stabbed multiple times, left for dead, and then Otis is tied to the chair, and zombie Glenn is coming towards him, and eventually he's bitten, and sadly everyone has to say goodbye to him. Wait, how did I do this? Oh, because I put Shumpert there, I've put them in the wrong tier. So that's how those two die. This is the Andrea Milton death. And I think Luis is running away with Judith in the woods. Yeah, I think John just goes absolutely crazy. He just starts mowing people down. This is like the tragedy of it. So he just starts mowing like all of Woodbury down. He has one of those big Browning machine guns. He just fucking tears through the entire community, kills most of them. Doesn't obviously kill the Gov because he gets away. So I think there is no Governor massacre here. It's just it's the John Dorie massacre. And because of that, a bunch of people run into the woods, like Jody, and they see Luis and holding little baby Judith Dorie, and I think he shoots Luis in the head. He falls on top of the baby, killing the baby. We're doing like the Laurie comic book death, but a little bit different there. And then John learns that his absolute menacing, his going absolutely ham and crazy, that ends up getting his family killed. It's like the most tragic shit ever. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. So I hope you enjoyed. That's the depressing thing ever. This is the most depressing. I don't even know. It's so sad. That's just so sad. He's lost all of his kids. Wow. Okay, so who's going to get to become a main character now? To be honest, I'm feeling like Laurie and Carl probably deserve to step up a bit. So we'll do Laurie and Carl. I think John starts teaching Carl as well. He's like, because your father's, your daddy's dead. I'm going to teach you a few things. There is also Jim. I feel like Jim probably deserves it too. Yeah, Jim could be like that kind of like, he's like sideman as well. And be like, you lost everything. I lost everything too. I understand how you feel kind of thing. Yeah, maybe. So let's add all the newbies. And I think as well, on top of that, what we'll do, we'll add a random. Let's add a random. Let's see what we get on the wiki. Sturgis. We could do Sturgis. No, I'm not gonna do Sturgis. I'm gonna Morton Rose from the comic. Could do Morton Rose. Oh, Luther? Nah, we'll do Luther. This guy's a beast. We'll do Luther. I think Neo like kills him with like a fucking cheese grater. That's so crazy. We'll do Luther. Okay. I need to actually find him though. Luther. Yeah. Let's do Luther. So we've got Luther added to the group as well. Right. Let's have Zach's death. Who is getting Zach's death? Crushed. Well, bitten on the ankle, then bitten on the neck, and then crushed by a helicopter. Assuming Bob Stuckey doesn't... Oh, I was going to say, assuming Bob Stuckey doesn't get the death, it's caused by Bob Stuckey. But I think, no, in this one, he gets crushed by the shelf, like he does in the premiere. And I think nobody saves him. There is no... Zach doesn't save him in this universe. And so poor Bob Stuckey is devoured. I just need to add everyone. Not you. Add everyone here. Oh shit, where's Dwayne? Is he still in mine? Oh, we'll leave Dwayne in minor for now. Bob. So Bob, R.I.P. Bob. Patrick's death. So who's getting very ill with the flu and is the one to be patient zero, cause havoc on the cell block, cause mayhem. No! You know what? You know what? I do kind of like it. I do kind of dig it. Why not? Poor Dwayne. Another kid another kid John swore to protect. Oh my god. This is brutal. John and June, the most cursed parents ever, because June obviously has a dead kid in her backstory as well. So it's like John with like the most cursed parents ever. We've kept Dwayne inside the walls this whole time, treating him, and then a fucking flu takes him. Oh my god, this is so cursed. So little Dwayne causes havoc on the cell block, and then who is getting Karen's death, and who's doing it? So Karen's death, of course, is the getting sick with the flu. So Axel is the one who's getting sick from the flu, and who's taking out June? Okay, so Axel gets sick from the flu, and June kills him. Wow, and I think as well, Axel. Yeah, why not? I was going to say, I don't even know, actually. Also, I guess there was no confrontation with Shane. I guess Shane just was, like, backed off and got with Laurie. Shane backed off and got with Laurie. That's what happened. Who could have Axel have been with? Oh, I guess Oscar would... I was going to say, I guess Oscar would care. But Oscar's dead, isn't he? Wait, is he? No, he's not, is he? Oh, he's there. He's there. What am I doing? I'm blind. Yeah, I think Oscar would be the one to get pissed off about Axel's death. So he's the one who finds Axel's body. And he's like, somebody dragged him out here and set him on fire. They set him on fire. And obviously it was June who did it. So, June did it. I think John will exile her. I think, kick her out. Kick her one leg out. I feel like that would be a part of it. Yeah, he'd be like, we're not good together, because together we've got how many kids killed? That kind of like tragic thing, like, Luis, Eliza, our own daughter, Dwayne, all these kids that we swore to protect. We swore to protect them, June, and we failed. And I think he's like, when we first met, I said, when we're together, this whole world feels alive, but now, when we're together, I feel like the whole world is dying. Yeah. So June is an emotional moment, and he exiles his own wife from the prison. 6. Leaves the governor again, disappears into the mist. Well, that's kind of boring. We'll re-roll. 5. Joins the governor and kills someone extra. Oh no, why did I do that? So Martinez joins the governor, kills someone extra, roll for who kills him. Oh no, okay. So, who is Martinez going to kill at the... Obviously, we'll do the Herschel death first. So, who's going to get Herschel death? So, the governor doesn't kill Martinez. Martinez just kind of falls in line during the governor flashback. But who is going to be killing... who's going to be getting Herschel's death? Who is Shane? Who is Rick decapitating? I said Shane. It would be funny if it falls on Shane, actually. No! The last hope they have. No! They're all a cure research. But, Milton is going to be his successor, so it's okay. He's taught Milton everything he knows. And, Milton's a smart guy. So Dr. Jenner is decapitated by the governor. That's crazy, because he knows how much he means to them. So, R.I.P. Dr. Jenner. And then on top of that, Martinez is going to be killing someone. So who's Martinez killing in the battle of the prison? I was gonna say, well, we're not gonna have the whole "I forgive you" scene in this thing, because Oscar is going down with the prison, getting killed by Martinez. And then who is killing Martinez? We'll let a minor character do it. Why not? Which minor character is killing Martinez? Okay, it's close enough to Milton, and I kind of like that. Milton kills Martinez. That's what we'll do. It's close enough to him. I'm not going back to my main character. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Milton being the one to kill him. I kind of like that. But Oscar, unfortunately, is also killed. So that's pretty sad. Okay. We've had enough deaths. Please. Do you know what? Just because of that, I'm adding both Tara and Lily. They're both being added. I don't care. They're both making out of here. Who's killing the old Gov? Who's killing the Gov? Who's stabbing him? We could still have him assurance katana. That could be something we still own. Actually, well, the governor maybe still has it. Okay. Rogue choice. Real rogue choice. Patrick coming out of here. Actually, I like that, though, because if we set up Patrick as like this, nervous, scared, useless kind of, wimpy survivor, and him being the one to like trembling fingers, trembling hands, and he just stabs the governor in the chest and like finishes him off. I do actually kind of like that as like as a funny like setup, saving John's life. We're gonna skip Lily's death. Who's getting kidnapped by the hospital, Pete? The hospital folks. Let me look at my main characters. Who am I feeling? I feel like Milton probably deserves to be... Sasha is getting kidnapped. Okay. So Sasha is the one who's kidnapped. Which does mean Sasha will get to become a main character in the future. And then we'll add Cure Team. And I'm just going to straight up add Abraham to the main characters. Because although he technically isn't in Season 5, it's just... He's so, like... His presence is so alluring, Mika's death. So who is getting stabbed by Lizzie? And then there's like a way to prove that the walkers will come back and they talk. No! She's stabbing Luther. Oh no. R.I.P. Luther, stabbed by Lizzie to prove that walkers can come back and that. And then who is putting down Lizzie? I love how John Dorie Sr.'s basically done nothing. I say that, you almost got it. You almost got it. It's Laurie. Okay. Laurie doing look at the flowers to Lizzie. I kind of like that. Yeah, maybe Carl was there too. Maybe this group was... Oh, I guess Shane could be there as well. Like, maybe this group was Shane, Laurie, Carl, Luther, Lizzie, Mika. Yeah, why not? We'll make that. And so she was worried that Carl would be next. So she takes out Lizzie. And that means that Shane will be the one. I think Shane and Laurie save everyone from Terminus, which I kind of love. So who kills Joe? Who rips out Joe's throat? Oh, okay. Maybe he's threatening to do something to Maggie. Yeah, to Maggie, maybe, yeah. Attacks Maggie. I guess it could. Or actually, there's the other kid. Well, there's Patrick. Yeah. Maybe he's going to do something to Patrick as well. And or Lily as well. Poor Lily, too. And he's the one who rips out Joe's throat. Jim doing that, I don't know. I kind of like that. That's actually kind of sick. Yeah. Okay. Add a random character. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm feeling like we'll have another one. A director. He's an American director. He directs... What? What episode is that? Oh, Fear. Yes, okay. It sounded so familiar. What kind of show is that? Morgan Jones from Small... So I'll just bring Morgan back, say Morgan's alive this whole time. He never actually died. Dwayne just went... Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, so Morgan never died. Morgan never died. He comes back and he's like, yeah, I'm in Terminus. They're like, what? Dwayne told us you were dead. And he's like, Dwayne? Is he alive? And I'm like, yeah, about that. He died of a flu. I'm sorry. I tried to protect him. I swear So Morgan is back. He never actually died. So we'll add Gabriel. We escaped Terminus with the help of Morgan. We've added Gabriel as well. For now, a minor character. Yeah, we have to add Morgan as a main character too. It's just too unforgettable. So who is getting Bob Stuckey's death? This person's bitten on a supply. Oh no, for Christ's sake. This person is bitten on a supply mission and sadly succumbs to the... Oh my god, he's just come back! He's just come back! He's just come back! Whatever. Whatever. That's what's happening. What can I say? Morgan gets bitten. And then he gets his leg eaten. He finds out his son's dead. He then gets bitten, and then his leg eaten off. I mean, Morgan is not having the best of days today, or the best of weeks. So R.I.P. Morgan, already dead. He's only just come back. Crazy. Okay, who's killing Gareth? Maggie. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of John being like, oh no. No, sir, it ain't going to be me doing that. I'm not going to be hacking you away with a machete. That's going to be Maggie there. That's going to be Maggie right there. And she's the one to, like, yeah, hack away at things. Oh, it's also, I think June comes back too. At some point. Maybe, actually, I say it was Shane and Laurie who saved them from Terminus. But I think she sees the explosion, and she kind of runs over, and she sees the explosion, and she kind of reunites with everyone. And she's like, yo, I saw what happened to the prison. If you want me to go, that's fine. And John's like, no, you stay. So Maggie joins. He's like, don't worry, Oscar's dead anyway, so that won't be a problem. So Maggie kills Gareth. R.I.P. Gareth. R.I.P. So then we can add Noah. Didn't even know her. Done. So who is getting Beth's death? So this person doesn't like... Dawn asks for Noah back, and this person attacks Dawn. Oh, yeah, Shane. Yeah, I kind of like Shane being like, you ain't no cop. You ain't no protect and serve. Giving her, like, the rundown of, like, how she's not a real cop or something like that. And I think Shane is... I don't even think Shane stabs her. I think Dawn is just so petty and so narcissistic and so fragile. I think she just, like, takes her gun out and shoots him. And then, like, out of pure rage. And so, R.I.P. to Shane. Lasted all this while. Crazy character arcs he had. And who is shooting and killing Dawn? Sasha. Okay. Obviously, Sasha would have had that whole like thing with Dawn as well. So I think Sasha being the one to put her down probably actually makes sense too. So R.I.P. to Shane and to Dawn. And then we have Tyrese's death. Who is getting Tyrese's death? Oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh no, this is brutal. Poor Laurie. We put John Dorie through the ringer, and now we're putting Laurie through the ringer. She loses her man Shane, and then straight after that, she loses her son. So Carl is bitten on the arm whilst looking for, Noah's home. They chop his arm off, but it's too late, and Carl succumbs to blood loss and dies. Oh fuck, guys, this is the. I don't even know what to say. This is like the most depressing shit I think ever. I mean, we've had some depressing rewrites in the past, but this one is exceptional. And Laurie's probably like, it's all because I killed that little child. It's all because I killed a child. That's why I'm here. This is why this is happening to me. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually like lost for words. What do I do? Oh god. Okay, let's do some Alexandria rolls. So, I think as well we will add a double up. Double up? Right. So Aiden's death. Who is getting Aiden's death? So obviously everyone... Oh wait, before we do that, we got to look at our characters on the road. So on the road, our on the road picture, all the characters. We've got John, June, and John Dorie Sr. Laurie, who's depressed. Jim, who's very depressed. Maggie, who's probably also very depressed. Abraham, he's probably not too bad. I mean, he's got Eugene and Rosita alive. I guess, though, I mean, he's still sad about the whole cure being bullshit. You got Sasha, who's probably actually not that depressed. I mean, she wouldn't have started her relationship with Bob yet. She does have Tyrese there as well. And Tyrese has Karen, yeah. You got Milton, who's got all of his cure research there. You got Patrick. And I think as well, Milton is passing it on to Eugene. I think when these two met, Eugene he started sweating. He got nervous. And I think as well, yeah, Milton probably went on the whole cure mission because he's obviously got all of Jenna's research. So he's like, well, I mean, I've got to come with you because I've got all this research. So this will be valuable. And Eugene's like, I don't know. It's beyond your classified. It's classified, you know. Yeah. So Milton's like, yeah, but like even if it's only slightly useful, surely this is going to be good to get to the people in Washington. And Eugene's like, I suppose so. I suppose you can come. So he comes, and then, you know, Eugene starts sweating. And I think maybe Milton is the one who starts to doubt Eugene. But yeah, but I still think even though, like, Eugene lied, he is still very smart. And I think Milton is, like, teaching him all of Jenna's research. I kind of like that, though, as, like, a passing on the baton kind of thing. So, yeah. Anyway, who's getting Aiden's death? Oh, no, it's Reg. So Reg goes on the mission. Maybe they're looking for like certain bolts or screws or something for the extensions on the wall. And Reg, I still feel like Aiden shoots the grenade on the walker, so he kind of causes it. But Reg gets that death. And then who gets the Noah death? So R.I.P. to Reg. I mean, he does die this season anyway, so it's not a big deal. But still pretty sad. Still pretty sad. Right, I'm just going to add all these people to our minor characters for now. Nicholas, Olivia, Tobin. Okay. Oh. Gabriel. So Gabriel is the one getting devoured in the revolving doors. That's brutal. R.I.P. Gabriel. See you later. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, Gabe. I'm sorry, Gabe. Oh, that's sad. That is sad. And then who is getting the Reg death? So this person is getting slit by Pete. Obviously. Who is trying to get with Jesse? That's a question. I think... Do you know what? I feel like Jim. I feel like Jim needs a bit of some, okay? Maybe Jesse reminds him of his wife. Yeah, so Jim is the one interested in Jesse. And he's the one who starts beating up. Because he knew about Ed. You know, he knew Ed. He knew what Ed was doing. Eric, okay. So yeah, Eric is the one trying to calm down Pete. Sorry. Pete comes in. He's not one of us. Trying to kick out Jim and John. I think, but mainly Jim. He's not one of us. And Eric is the one to try and calm him down. Like, you gotta get out of here. And he slits poor Eric's throat. And so Eric gets the Reg death. Obviously, poor Aaron is going to be absolutely devastated. And who is going to kill Pete? John? Do it. Oh. This is like his first death that is kind of in cold blood in a way. So, yeah, I feel like this does kind of mark a little bit of a change for John. Tiny bit. A tiny one, but one nonetheless. I just need to... How do I get the... I don't remember how you got the list up. Oh. Okay. I can just copy these, maybe. Hopefully I can just copy these. Oh, that does not help. Wait, wrong one. I think... Wait, if I copy it here instead. Oop. Yeah, there we go. That worked. That worked. Okay. Saying that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just add Eastman. This guy just shows up. He just shows up being like, yo, all life is precious, guys. Yeah, well, fuck it. We'll just add Eastman. Why not? Milton, I think, needs to be a main character now. And who else we got? I'm feeling Tyrese. I'm feeling Tyrese. I guess we got like a little story between like Lily and Tara as well. Obviously, like the latter trying to like help the former get over the grief of her daughter. Denise / Heath needs to be added too. Denise and Heath. So we'll add those to our little list here. Rightio. Done. So we've got Nicholas's death. I think I'm still going to roll that as one of these guys. But I guess it could be Heath or Denise too. So we can chuck them. We can chuck them in as well. And then we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this wheel in a sec. Because I've obviously added them all to this anyway. Okay. The Nicholas death is going to Heath. Fair dues. So who could it be? Who goes on the slot? Maybe Tyrese? Yeah, maybe it's like Tyrese and Heath. And Heath's like, thank you. And shoots himself in the head. And Tyrese gets the fake out death. Yeah, that could work. Where's Heath at? Can't find him. There he is. Heath. R.I.P. Deanna's death. Who is getting the Deanna death? We'll do one more of this wheel, and then we'll get rid of that. So I do need to get rid of Heath from this wheel. I need to remember that. Or did I already do it? No, I didn't. It's there. Right. Oh, Nicholas. Okay, so Nicholas finally steps up. No longer the snivelling coward he is, and sadly for Nicholas, he gets bitten, left in the house, and then he goes out like a champ, shooting walkers. And eventually, they find him reanimated. I don't know. I never understood that with Deanna. She goes down, like, shooting a bunch of walkers, assumably about to be devoured, like, completely. But then, she doesn't. So I guess she closed the door after that. She, like, shot the bunch of walkers, screamed at them, closed the door. But then somehow, she also ends up in the woods. It makes zero sense. Zero sense at all. That's something I've always really hated. Like, I just don't understand it. I understand why that's a sad moment for Spencer, but maybe make the stuff that happened beforehand make sense to make that scene make sense, you know, if you really want it. If you really want that scene. Well, to be honest, I didn't think you needed that scene. I think, if anything, you could have done it with Aiden. Remember Aiden? Because he was, like, devoured by walkers. But that was, like, only, like, a couple. I don't know. There's quite a few walkers, actually. I feel like he'd be fully devoured, too. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. I digress. Sam's death. So who is getting the old Sam death? Okay, so it's Karen. Okay, so this is going to be one for Tyrese, I guess. I'll give her the Jessie one, if that makes sense. Denise? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know how I feel about this. This is a bit crazy. And give me one more. This is a bit random. This is very random what we're doing here. Okay, no, actually, I like this now. I like this now. Okay, this is what we're going to do. So Mika panics. So many kids die in this rewrite. Mika panics. Mika starts crying and screaming. And Karen is like, come on, Mika, come on. Because I guess Karen's the one looking after them. Tyrese is there too. But Mika gets devoured. And then Karen gets devoured. And then Denise, I think, starts firing her gun willy-nilly. And shoots someone in the eye. And then I think Denise just gets devoured, not stabbed. She gets devoured too. So she starts firing her gun willy-nilly. And who does she hit in the eye? Eastman, okay? Now, it does mean someone else is saving Eastman's life. I guess it could be June. Yeah, why not? I mean, she's an ER nurse. So, or ICU nurse. So, yeah. June saves Eastman's life. We'll skip Owen's reform. Who's killing Owen? Who is killing Owen? Who is doing it? John Dorie, okay. Middle of surgery on Eastman's eye. She just points the gun out and kills him. We're not saving anyone, John. That's what she says. We're not saving anyone. He's like, I know, love, I know. Anyway, add Jesus and Dr. Carsonian. Jesus, Dr. Carson. Right, those two are added. Who else we got? Denise's death. So who's getting shot in the eye by Dwight? Now, also, we probably have to determine who was having that little back and forth with Dwight in the woods. And I'm feeling like that could be a... I don't even know. I feel like that could be a John Dorie Sr. Yeah, I feel like John Dorie Sr. was the one who met Dwight in the woods. I like that, actually. And he assumed he was a saviour. So, you know, you're one of the old saviours. You're an old saviour. And Tobin is going on the mission. Tobin is having like a big, you know, he's saying like, John's the right leader for us. But, you know, you guys have got to take all of us on board. You know, we all want to be, you know, we all got to stick together type thing. He says, you know, he's sort of saying, we all got to stick together, etc., etc., etc. You know, keep us all on board. And then Tobin gets shot in the eye with a crossbow bolt, shocking everyone. Which two characters go to the kingdom, to be honest? I'm feeling like this could be, Now, do you know what? I feel like we could go, I feel like Sasha and Tyrese, yeah, why not? I think Sasha and Tyrese go to the kingdom. Because I think Tyrese runs away, because he's like, I think he could be the one who's to get away from everyone, because he doesn't want to lose, he can't bear to lose anyone else, because he lost, obviously, Karen and Mika, who they were, obviously Karen, who he loved, and Mika, who he was trying to protect. So he kind of runs away, and I think Sasha goes after him. I like that. I think, and both of those guys show up at the kingdom. So then we've got Abraham's death. Now, luckily, poor old Tyrese and Sasha are both spared from this head bash in action. So let's go. Who is getting the Abraham death? No. Oh! No! Jim, I'm sorry. I'm also going to quickly add Aaron, just because I feel like he'd be a main character as well by this point. To be honest, I probably should add more characters to the possible death. But it's okay, because I guess we do have the spin for minor character anyway. So Jim is getting the Abraham death. He squares off to Negan, and he's the one who gets his head bashed in. And then straight off that, after that, we've got our Glenn death. So who's our most tragic death? It's gonna, you know, make all the fans quit the show. Oh, okay. I literally just added him, but fair enough. Aaron. Okay, Aaron can be the first one. I think Aaron is definitely the Abraham then. Aaron is the Abraham. Because it's like the one that not as many fans... Well, and both of them were pretty tragic, to be fair, Glenn and Abraham. I was more upset about Abraham, and to be fair, but... Because I just assumed... I already wrote Glenn off as dead when he had his fake-out death. But yeah, we'll do that. So Aaron's the first one, and then Jim. So we lose poor Jim. Poor Jesse is going to be devastated. And I think that also allows... Seeing as Aaron's lost his main spot, I think we'll make Jesse a main character. Yeah. Now we can add them back. We will skip this for now. So, who's getting kidnapped and tortured? I think this has to go to John Dorie Sr. And then, in terms of the people who head to the hilltop, I'm feeling like... You know what, guys? I'm feeling like this whole time, Maggie and Milton I think Maggie and Milton have been hooking up. Why not? So Maggie and Milton, they head to the hilltop, and Maggie is pregnant with Milton Jr. Who's going to go to the ocean side? Main character role, and then who dies? But we'll decide actually. Actually, do you know what? No, do you know what? I'm just gonna say it is Tara. Why not? We'll just say it is Tara. I'll be nice. But who's going with her and dying? Oh no! That is brutal. So Rosita is heading on the mission too with Tara, but then Rosita ends up dying. I guess at this point as well, maybe Abraham and Rosita broke up. And Abraham's got with, I don't even know who's Abraham got with. Laurie, yeah. Abraham's with Laurie. Yeah. He's just moved on straight to Laurie. Yeah, why not? Why not? Laurie's got on her third partner of the show. We'll just. I always love to just make. I always end up making Laurie like what like a lot of fans think of her. I just like embrace it. Like, bear in mind, I don't believe like Laurie is a terrible person by any metric. I don't believe like she's some fucking crazy manipulator. Like these weird like psychotherapeutic like where people like pretend that like they're some sort of like, I don't know, like psychologist or some shit, or like some criminal fucking profiler, and they're like, Laurie was using manipulation tactics on both Rick and Shane, and she was doing this for her own personal gain and her own pleasure. I think she was just flawed. Like, you know, she's just trying to fix everything and made a bit of a balls up of it. But these like, yeah, but I'm embracing Laurie as just a she's just got no time. She doesn't grieve. She just goes right on to the next. Anyway, I digress. Who is getting Spencer's death? This person is trying to coup our friend John Dorie. Yeah, that will make sense. Aiden actually makes sense. I can see Aiden doing that. You got no guts, stabbed. Oh. And this is actually quite funny because both Spencer and Deanna are alive. So, yeah. So let's go to Aiden. Poor Deanna has to witness that. And who does a rat end up shooting? A rat! Kill somebody. Because obviously Eugene was building the bullets. We'll stick with that. Eugene was building the bullets. Oh no. Oh no. Shoots Ron. Oh shit. Alright, kill somebody. Negan's whole I don't kill kids thing. He's lying. He's lying. He's like, I don't kill kids, but alright. Oh, she likes to kill. I mean, she did kill Cindy's 10-year-old brother, right? So I guess she has a thing for killing kids. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just gonna say John Dorie Sr. John Dorie Sr. kills him. Yeah, John Dorie Sr. He's just beating the shit out of Fat Joey. He's killing him. I don't care. That's just something I'd pay to see. Who gets kidnapped? This will be Eugene still. And then we'll add Zeke to the main characters, obviously. We're going to add Zeke to the mains. Where are you, Zeke? Zeke to the main. And then we'll add to the minor, we'll add Shiva, Jerry, and Henry. That's done. Add Kingdomers to the main wheel. That's done. And then in terms of Oceansiders, we'll add Cindy, Beatrice, and Rachel. Okay. So we're done with that. So now we have Sasha's death. So who is going on the mission to try and take out Negan? Fails, and then takes the little pill. The little pill to cause some havoc for old Negan. Oh no. Okay, I know, I kind of like this. So I think I think Abraham, he's obviously with... Yeah, I think Abraham wants to start a family with Laurie. Laurie obviously, like, probably doesn't, because she's like, I can't bring up another kid in this world. You know, I can't bring up another kid if this is what the world is. You know, I mean, look at Jim. Jim got killed. He was looking after Ron and Sam. He then gets killed, and then Ron gets killed too. So I can't live in a world where my son can get shot randomly or my daughter can get shot randomly. So Abraham is like, I'm gonna take him out, but he doesn't. He fails, and he's the one to take the pill. And Abraham attacks Negan. A big walker Abraham. I feel like he'd take out quite a few saviors too. So then we also have Dwight. We'll skip this one and run to the next season. Season 8. So we've got Eric's death. Who is getting Eric's death? Oh, okay. Poor little Henry is shot. I guess Ezekiel leaves him by the tree. Or it could be Tyrese. Yeah, because I guess Tyrese would be the one who would like take a caring to young Henry. And he just bleeds out and dies and joins the herd. Very sad. Shiva's death. So who's getting Shiva's death? This person is sacrificing themselves for their leader and is getting devoured by walkers. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just Shiva. Shiva is getting Shiva's death. That works out. That works out, doesn't it? Who shoots Grandma at Oceanside? Where's Grandma? Grandma? Spencer? I can see that. I can see that for sure. We will also be adding Sadiq. If I can spell his name right. Sadiq. Carl's death. So this is a main character who is getting bitten and slowly dying and imparting some wisdom. Oh no. It's going to be a minor character instead of a main character. Speaking of though, we probably should add some more characters to the main character list now. Who is going to care, Rachel? Rachel dies. Another child dies. Would you kill off so many kids? She dies. She goes, I wanted to kill the saviors, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe there can be a way forward. Like, John's like, who's this girl? Who is this person? Who is this? Yeah, I feel like even Eastman at this point is probably going ham on the saviors. I feel like he's probably going crazy. Speaking of, I think Eugene probably deserves main character now. Eugene, we'll add Eugene to that. Probably Zach as well. Yeah, I'll add Zach. He's been here for a bit. Oh, we got Patrick too. I mean, Patrick killed the governor. But well. Oh, Tara. I did upgrade Tara, didn't I? And now I've upgraded Zach. Oh shit, I upgraded Jesse too, I believe. Oh yeah, we've actually got a lot of main characters already, to be fair. Oh well, we'll keep it at that. No. Who's killing Gavin? Do you know what? It's close enough to Patrick. It was closer to Carson, but that makes no sense. We'll go with Patrick. Why not? Patrick is the one to kill. Kill Gavin. So then we have Alden. So we'll add Alden to the list. Done. Who is getting Dr. Carson's death? So, in trying to save Dr. Carson, this person dies. Obviously, if it's Dr. Carson, he just kind of gets the same death that he normally has. Jerry. Oh, okay. So Jerry's the one to go in to try and save Carson's life. And then Jerry ends up getting shot and killed. Oh, no. But they managed to rescue the doc. Tobin's death. So who is getting stabbed? And then as a result of the tainted weapons. Oh shit, okay. Oh no, okay. So Dwight, I guess he betrays the group. He betrays the Saviors early on. And he ends up getting... Oh shit. And he ends up getting shot with the tainted weapon. Yeah, I think that's what it will be. I think that's what it will be. So Dwight ends up turning and causing havoc on the Barrington house. Who kills Jared? John Dorie Sr. He's like, I heard what you did to that Benjamin kid. He holds his hair and allows the walkers to devour him. Brutal thing. So, yeah. Let's decide this. So, Laura dies. Killed by. Does DJ stay evil? Okay, I'm just deciding all of them are dying then. If that's the case, Sherry is dead as well. So Sherry, I mean, Dwight doesn't even find Sherry dead because he's dead himself. Sherry just gets devoured after learning what happened to Dwight. Or I think she attacks the Saviors, actually. Yeah, I'm going to say that Sherry attacks the Saviors, and she's the one to try and kill Negan, but Frankie sadly gets in the way, and then Sherry is killed. So that's how we'll do that one. And then Laura, we'll say, is killed by... Jesse, okay. And DJ is killed by... Yeah. Who's DJ killed by? Milton, okay. Milton trying to rescue Eugene there. And instead of Eugene's bullet thing, I feel like Milton came up with a much better plan. A much more logical plan. So we've lost... Yeah, so Sherry accidentally kills Frankie trying to kill Negan and then is gunned down by the Saviors. Laura is killed by Jesse and DJ is killed by Milton. I think that's why I'm going to flip a coin. Do we kill Negan? Heads, yes. Tails, no. Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, why not? I think that's something we should do. I'm going to say as well, I'm going to say this. I'm just going to decide it. John Dorie Jr. kills Negan. I mean, this whole time he's been listening to the words of Rachel and everyone else who's fallen, and like hearing that there needs to be, you know, a way out of this, a way forward. And I think John's like, no, I don't accept it. No, after everything, I don't accept it. He's like, you took a father, you know, a stepfather away. You know, you took Aaron away from us. You've taken so many people away from us as a result of you. And he's like, I don't accept it. And he just shoots Negan dead. So there we are. We've lost every Savior there, pretty much. Negan would have killed Simon. We'll keep that the same. Where's Simon? So Negan is dead. John Dorie. Oh, and also extra finale death. Oh shit, yeah. Forgot about that. So we're going to account for the exit of Morgan. So who is getting that extra death? Oh, no, that makes sense then. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. So before he defeats Negan, June is killed in the battle. Yeah. So June is shot. Shit's going down. Bullets are flying. June is shot. June sadly dies from her injuries. And John is absolutely devastated. And June is like... Rachel was right. There has to be a way forward. But John doesn't accept that. And he just goes into full murder mode. And he kills Negan regardless. He rejects his character arc. Actually, no. Because I feel like this whole time, John has been like optimistic. And slowly that's been like whittled away. And he's like, he wants to be just as well. Like he's trying his best to be just this whole time. Even though everyone else doesn't want to. And his dad definitely isn't doing that. By like holding Jared's... by killing all those people that he's killed. So actually, I think that works as a better character arc, because then he kind of goes full circle. He rejects being a good man, and he straight up kills Negan in cold blood, like he did, like his father's been doing, after June has sadly died. So, actually, I really like that. I actually really like that very much. Let's have a random character. It's been a while. We are not having a hospital. We can't have a walker. Austin the Reaper. Yeah, he can be like a representative of Meridian. So in this universe, he won't be a member of the Reapers. I think he's like a representative of Meridian. And in this universe, Meridian is just another one of the communities within the Coalition. So Austin kind of just is there. He's like representing. He's like, hey, yo, guys, I'm from Meridian. So who hangs Gregory? I feel like we've got to go with Sasha here. I've got goddamn ring doorbell go off. Let me just check who it is. If it's sorry, he'll put it in the shed. Okay, who's losing an arm? Who is losing an arm? I'm gonna go for a main character. Okay, so during the construction, Laurie is losing an arm. One-armed Laurie. Very sad. Who is killing a rat? I think we'll keep this the same. We'll just keep this as Cindy. That makes sense. And then who is dying on the bridge? That's right. This is going to be a death. So who shoots the dynamite, blows himself up? Oh no. Oh shit. Okay, Eugene. Okay, shit. So I think Eugene is probably part of the whole coalition and building things up. But you know, he did betray the group and stuff, and you know, he's kind of caused a lot of these problems in a way, because he has really. Because, you know, Eugene betrayed the group, and he did cause a lot of shit to stir. But maybe there's, like, something specific as well. Like, maybe, like, this herd is partly his fault because his plan failed. You know, and he everyone else, you know, everyone trusted him kind of thing. And I think he blows up the bridge and dies as a result. Obviously, Milton is, like... Milton is absolutely heartbroken. As would be Rosita, but she's already dead, as is Abraham. So everyone's probably, you know, everyone's pretty heartbroken over that, I'd say, yeah. So we'll skip this, because we haven't even got Jadis. Jadis just never existed in my rewrites. Which main character goes on an adventure? We'll skip this as well, we're just not going to bother with that. Who is killing Jocelyn? After we do a little time skip. Then we'll do the big time skip. Maggie, okay. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Because Maggie and Milton, they have a baby. He would have been kidnapped. So, we are going to add... So, who could RJ's kid be? I don't even know. Who's Sasha with anyone? Okay, let's have a look. Too young. Maybe actually? He does try to flirt with her at first. Yeah, why not? Why not? RJ can be Reg Jr. That actually works out. Reg Jr., yeah. RJ, this is Spencer and Sasha's kid. Then we got Magna, Yumiko, Kelly, Connie, Luke, Tammy, Dog, Earl, Gage, Rod. I could have just copied and pasted this. Addie, Marco. Did I add Gage? I did. Okay, so who kills Jed? Not the real. I feel like we might skip the Jed death, because what is even the point of? What even was the point of bringing him back? Sasha. Okay. I guess she is a new mother, and she's ferocious. So yeah, she's dead. So we've obviously we've got Reg, yeah, little Monroe kid. Deanna's still kicking about as well, which is kind of cool. I do feel like this makes Spencer deserve main character status too. With the what we're doing. I did add him. Oh yeah, I did add him up in there. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Wait, am I going mad? Did I already do that? No, I didn't. Right. Anyway, Jesus' death. So who is getting the Jesus death? Now, funnily, Jesus is... I've just never made Jesus a main character yet, so it is what it is. Who's getting stabbed by the Whisperers? You are where you do not belong. Oh, no. Ezekiel. Damn. That makes sense as well, because he would have the sword. He's like, I've got this, you know, killing all the walkers. And he's the one who gets stabbed. The leader of the community, taken out like that. I mean, I guess technically a leader of the community does get taken out anyway, so... Yeah. He goes on the mission to rescue... Well, I guess it wouldn't be Eugene. Maybe Milton. Milton, yeah. But I feel like at this point as well, Milton probably does have like a lot of like little minions following his research too. We'll decide who that is next. I didn't even know. But yeah, Ezekiel is the one who gets that death. So we'll also have to add Lydia. I should actually add all these guys up here. Oh, we've already hanged Gregory. Hung, sorry. Hung. Be grammatically correct. So I'll add all these guys up here. Oh, yeah. There we are. Right, we've got a full cast here. Full cast. So that's done. Oh, wait, we've got two more. Just two stragglers who want to join the group. Ozzy and Alec. Okay. We may as well also add Herschel Jr. Okay. And this is Maggie and Milton's kid. Just pretend he's not half Korean. Okay. Roll T20, 2d20s to decide our pike victims. Now this can get absolutely mental, because we could get a high number like, okay, 9's not too bad. 9 is actually fairly decent. But the problem is, if we roll double death, then we can get something crazy. So we're going to say 2 main characters, the rest will be minor. But obviously that can change with the double death spin again and spin for main character. So 9 is actually, I think that's standard. Isn't that the standard number? Or is it 10? Don't remember off the top of my head. But we'll see. Who have we got first? I think that was meant to be Kelly. I was typing it out, which I shouldn't have done. So Kelly is the first one. We'll put that as 9 because she's a relatively new character. So we lose Kelly, sadly. Next up, Marco. Okay. Not a big character at all, so we'll put him there. Oh, where is he? Marco. And then we'll just do a little shuffle. Beatrice. Okay. Not a crazy death either. Character who's been there since season, like, what, 7? But relatively not big at all. Who we got next? Let's see. Oh, no! Oh, no. So this does mean we have to go to 10, 11. Why is it not doing the numbers? That's annoying. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait. Should we just double what we've got so far? I think that's easier. So that means we'll just go to... We double from 6, right? So we add 12. So we only had 9. So that means we had... What? We had... Or should we just double 6? So, I don't even know what to do it. The number we have, yeah, the number that we're at. No, because that makes no sense, because if we later get 2, I can't then add, yeah. So I think that's what we do, we just add 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes from, instead, yeah, that makes sense. So because we're at 6, we just add 6 more. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. That way we're not going crazy numbers. Okay, let's go. So far we've lost Beatrice, Marco. Where's Beatrice? Beatrice? Marco. Where's Marco? There he is. Who else did we lose? And Kelly. I already added her. So who's next? Oh, Enid. We're losing Enid. I will ignore the double up now as well, to be honest. I don't think we'll do that one again. But I won't ignore main character. Magna, okay. So we're also losing Magna. Another member of that group. Poor Magna's group getting decimated once more. This sometimes happens, like, where you just, like, lose. I think that we've had, like, a few rewrites where, like, Magna's group's been fine. Dr. Carson. And a few rewrites where, her group just gets decimated at the pikes. So we lost Dr. Carson. That's a pretty big one. Well, not huge, but I like Dr. Carson as a character. I think he's a cool character for about 10 minutes. So we're going to add Dr. Carson to our list here. R.I.P. Oh no. Herschel Jr. is also getting it. I'm sorry. The young kid, Maggie and Milton's kid, the future, the kid that he's like training to be his successor in the future, is beheaded. I feel like that's like that probably is our number 1, right? Because that's going to be the most traumatic thing for poor Maggie. So we gotta go for that as like that's our Henry, you know, our like big whoa. That's kind of crazy moment. Who else is getting it? Okay. Do you know what? I normally don't let dog get it because I feel like it's so dumb. Like Alpha's not going to behead the dog. But in this universe, I'm tired. I'm bored. Let's do it. We'll kill off dog that way. Why not? So dog is also beheaded. Alpha just going crazy. Killing the good boy. Okay. I'm not going to actually double up. But what I will do is we'll add an extra one. We'll do that. If we get double up again, we just add an extra one. I'm not doubling up again, because that would be like every character dead. Okay. Again, I have to get rid of Lydia, because it makes zero... And we're not killing Lydia off. It makes... I've said it before, it just makes no sense. Like, that's Alpha's entire motivation in Season 10, so you can't really kill Lydia off there. Addie! So Addie is getting her OG death. R.I.P. Keely Mac. Where are you? Right, next one. Fuck me. No. We got the double up again, so that means we add an extra one. We get an extra death on top of that. This is like the whole cast. We are losing the whole cast here. Tammy? Okay, standard death. Standard one. Rodney? Oh, actually, is it? Yeah, Rodney. Another standard one. Alpha's going hard with this one. Okay, what have we got? I gotta add Dog, Addy, Rodney. Oh my god. And Tammy. Bloody hell. Aussie, okay, another standard Aussie. So that makes up 17. So now we've got, what? 5 more to go. 5 more deaths to go, guys. No, sorry, 6 more deaths to go. Oh, no. No. Oh, losing Diana. That's a big one. I'm putting that at 4 because that's like that's a huge one for Spencer. I mean, that is basically a main character. Oh, shit, Noah's still alive as well. Fuck. Okay, so losing Diana. R.I.P. And Yumiko. Holy shit. The Magna's group has almost been wiped out. Both Magna and Yumiko have been killed. And Kelly as well. She was the first one we got. Let's go. Oh, for fuck's sake, no. No, please. Oh, to be fair, I've got double up and also double death, so I probably should get rid of one. I'm not going to count that. I forgot that the whole time I've had both of them. Because it got copied over from the fucking Kingdom wheel, didn't it? Or the Alexandria wheel, or whatever it was. Oh well. Oh, no. And Sam. And Sam. Oh no, poor Jessie. Jessie and Maggie are going to be very vengeful mothers. Sam's also getting decapitated. Holy shit. And an extra one. Okay, so... Okay. Actually, I'll get rid of that 18. What we'll do, we'll just do 2 main characters, yeah. So, which 2 main characters are the ones getting decapitated? It just had to be, didn't it? It just had to be. Milton. We lose our head scientist. And Tara. Getting her standard death. Wow. Okay, so R.I.P. Tara, R.I.P. Milton. Both have been killed. Both former former allies of the governor, actually. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, we lose both of them. So I actually quite like that. I think you got some tragedy there with Herschel Jr. as well as Sam. You've got Milton and Tara. You know, the end of our cure mission. Of course, Milton has got and Milton's little apprentice as well. So Maggie is going to be absolutely going crazy with Jessie. I guess Lily can be involved as well because that was Lily's sister that got killed there. Yeah, we got some angry women about, is all I'll say. Jules. We'll add Jules. But Coco, unfortunately, Coco, you were killed many yonks ago. When did she die? Season 7? Sure. We'll just chuck you in there. Okay, so that's done. We can skip this. Skip. Do you know what? I'll just be nice to Brandon. Where are you, Brandon? I'll just add Brandon here. No one's going to kill him. No one's killing Brandon. But who is getting Sadiq's death? So who is getting strangled by Dante and taken out? Oh, okay. Very random. Jules. Jules has only just entered the season. I guess we learn... I don't even know. She's just some random woman who's just joined and then she gets strangled and killed. Very random. Very random indeed. Who was that again? They're like, who's that? Oh, some woman from the ocean side. I don't know. She was just a trader. She sussed Dante out and Dante strangles her. And then who kills Dante? Spencer. To be honest, that is kind of random. Spencer, you've got everything. You got Sasha. You've got your little Reg Jr. But Spencer is like not taking chances, I guess. Oh wait, actually, yeah, he did lose his mum. His mum was killed by the Whisperers, to be fair. So yeah, actually, that does make sense. That does make sense. So Gamma as well. So Gamma joins. We've got Laura's death. Who is getting Laura's death? Slammed against the cell doors by Beta. Gage. Oh shit, okay. Poor Gage. Brutal death for Gage. He's like, you kill my friends. And then he just gets body slammed. Damn. Right. We'll do the extra hilltop battle death first. This is just to account for like characters like Rachel and Cindy that basically go nowhere. So it's just to add a bit of spice. And it's gonna go to Austin, damn. Our Meridian trader. Maybe he's promised us Meridians on the way to help in the war, and then he gets killed. Gamma's death. Who's gonna get Gamma's death? This person's getting gutted by Beta. Oh no, no! He's been here for so long though. Fine. If that's how it has to be, he goes down at the bravest death. He faces off against Beta, of all people. Ozzy, you're already dead. Go away. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we lose Austin, obviously. And then we also are losing our good friend, Patrick. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. man. Earl's death. Who gets Earl's death? Saves all the kids, but sadly gets like bitten and like slam their head on a nail or on a pike. Oh, it's the hero Alec. I do kind of like that. That's a good death for the Highwaymen, the last of the Highwaymen. All right, so that's how Alec goes down. R.I.P. And then which three people are heading off to the Commonwealth? I feel like John's basically done nothing this whole time, really, but I feel like we'll go with John Dorie Sr. is still kicking, which is still surprising to me. I mean, what does John even have? He's lost everything. He's cursed beyond recognition. I haven't even been thinking about what John's done. John has just become too depressing of a main character. But I feel like we'll give it to John. Why not? I'll say both Johns, both Dories go. And I guess they could probably take Laurie. I mean, Laurie's lost everything too, so... yeah. Laurie was with Abraham, wasn't she? So, and Abraham ended up dying. So, I mean, yeah. Both the Dories and Laurie can go. Yeah, maybe also... I feel like John... Also, we'll say John and Laurie. John Dorie and Laurie. They get together. Why not? Why not? John Dorie and Laurie, they're a couple now, okay? She's moved on again from Abraham to John. Who kills Alpha? Well, it can't be Laurie. I don't want to spin for a minor character, but we'll go with Zach. Why not? Zach infiltrates the Whisperers. And he's the one to kill Alpha. Yeah, why not? I like that. It makes no sense, but it gives Zach something to do. And then a main character death to account for Oh wait, first we'll do Beatrice to death. So who gets stabbed, escaping the tower? John Dorie's left us all. Our leader has left us. Oh, Olivia, no! Olivia is the one who gets stabbed and killed. R.I.P. R.I.P. Olivia. R.I.P. Olivia. And then we're going to do who kills Beta. Who kills Beta? Ever since John killed Negan, it's not been the same. He's done nothing. Spencer. I'm sorry to the person who asked for the John rewrite, considering John's just been shafted. But Spencer kills Beta. Very random. He killed Dante and then he killed Beta. That's crazy. Spencer's on a mad one. Who was banging Leah? I think we've got to decide this. I think I'm going to go with Lily, okay? Lily needs something to do. John's already off doing shit, okay? And we also need a main character death to account for the Michonne exit. So who will this be? Okay. So yeah. He kills Alpha, and I think he diverts a lot of the attention away, you know, the Whisperers, and that's how they're able to infiltrate the Whisperers, perhaps, and take them all out. But as a result of that, he has to lead the herd off the cliff, and he falls as well. Ignore. We won't be adding a random character. Well, I guess we can. I guess we can add one. Give us a new Meridian person. Sergio from Daryl Dixon. Okay. Sergio. Okay. So this guy comes in from Meridian, and we'll also add a larger from Meridian, and we'll say that Annie is from Meridian too, just because I don't like adding I just don't like adding the Riverbend people, because it's such a pointless community. Sergio. So Gage's death. Who is getting Gage's death? So this person runs away, I guess. Oh, we need some more main characters too, actually. Oh, he's only just joined, but Elijah, I guess, runs away like a coward. And maybe Sergio's like, that's one of my people. And he's like, I guess it wouldn't be John, because these guys have gone off. So who's running this mission to Meridian? Who did I say was banging Leah? Did I even answer that question? Oh yeah, Lily. So Lily will be on this mission too. So it'll be Maggie, Lily, Sasha. Should we just make this an all girls team? Like, yeah, it could be. With the Meridian folks too. Maybe Eastman. Oh shit! I've just got rid of a bunch of characters from the. Yeah. Yeah. Where is Lily actually? Is she on this? Yeah. We'll make Lily a main character. Anyway. I feel like Jesus probably deserves to be main character too. Okay, moving on. So yeah, they leave poor old Elijah there to die. Sergio probably objects, but they're like, yo Sergio, you abandoned us. We needed you earlier, okay? So we're just returning the favor here. Elijah, he messed up. He tried to run away. He tried to run away from us anyway. So if anything, this is just what you get. And then Luke gets the cold death. So Luke gets his hand chopped off, and then in the woods gets his throat slit. Who's getting the Duncan death? This person gets shish kebabbed. And then gets put down. Alden. Oh my god. This is brutal. Will we even have that many characters left? We got Agatha's death. Who's getting Agatha death? So this person just kind of gets surrounded in the woods and killed by walkers. It's a pretty pathetic death, not gonna lie. Oh my god. And this is going to Sadiq. Oh my god. Sadiq, he's like, wait, let me just honor my mom real quick. love how Sadiq drops that whole thing, doesn't he? After Carl dies, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, so Sadiq also goes to honor his dead mom for a sec and gets killed. And then who is getting Frost's death? This person gets kidnapped by Pope and severely tortured. Oh no, we have to spin for a main character. Okay. So which main character is getting that? So obviously it can't be Senior, Junior, or Laurie. Because they're off at the Commonwealth. And John Dorie Senior is... John Dorie Senior's got a much younger woman, okay? Oh my god, Jesus. So Jesus is getting kidnapped, tortured, and eventually killed. He's getting the Frost death. That is a mad death to give to Jesus. Holy shit. This season's not pulling any punches. So we'll go with Leah just killing Pope because it really just doesn't make sense anyone else doing it. And then who's going to be the one taking out Brandon Carver? Maggie. Okay. I mean, we're keeping it standard then. Maggie's the one to kill Carver. Okay, and then who is getting the Alden death? It obviously can't be Maggie. It can't be Maggie. That's the one person it can't be because it makes no sense. Because she's just killed. She's just killed Carver, so she couldn't have been left back by the church. So it has to be someone else. Who is left back by the church after being badly injured? Oh no! And having poor Sasha find Tyrese like that? Nah, that's rough. That's rough. That's really rough. Losing him like that. He survived so long. That's crazy. Okay, well, R.I.P. to poor old Ty. Princess, Mercer, Max. Okay. So we've got the Marco death. So who is getting shot by Leah as they blow up the hilltop and attempting to get away from her? These guys can all come back now. And yeah, John Dorie gets catfished. John Dorie Senior gets catfished, but then he finds the much younger version instead. He was up front about his age. He said, "You know, I'm a much older man." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm for a bit of older man." So it's Mercer. So Mercer, I guess, helps with the whole Lance Hornsby thing, and he's the one who ends up getting shot and killed by Leah. And then who is the person who then kills Leah? Okay, Laurie protecting her friend Lily there. By killing Leah, her angry ex. Thanks for that, Laurie. Who kills Sebastian Milton? Pushing him in front of the dead. Please be John. Let's give John something to do. No, we're giving the other John something to do, I guess. It's John Dorie Senior. Thank you, John, for pushing that little shit. He's like, "You little shit." Oh yeah, because he would be hurting John Dorie Senior's woman, Max. So actually, that does kind of make sense. And then who kills Lance Hornsby? We're gonna skip the losing an arm thing. It's just pointless anyway, and we don't need anyone. We're gonna skip someone getting shot. The big mega herd is enough. Maggie is going to be the one to take out Lance, which again makes sense actually. I mean, this is a woman who's lost her son, and she didn't give no shits. She just shoots that guy. Okay, so we're just going to go into the finale, quite simply. So we're going to roll a d20, and this is how many deaths are going to be in the finale. Oh no, 13 deaths. So, who are we going for? I don't know. Guys, this is going to be crazy. 13 deaths. Starting off with Gamma. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do 4 deaths that occur as a result of like the big mega herd. So obviously, actually no, we'll do 4 deaths. These people are killed by Pamela's forces in the train station. So these people are shot during like the shootout. So Gamma is shot first of all, so we lose Gamma. R.I.P. Who else do we lose next? I think we're going to lose 1 main as well. We'll do 4 in total. We'll do 3 minor characters who get killed, and then we'll do a main character. Unless like the 3 minor characters are all quite big. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do a main character because Max is a pretty big character there. So poor John Dorie Sr. loses his woman Max after she lost her brother so close as well. She's also shot and killed. He's just absolutely devastated, in tears. John Dorie there, maybe like he pushes his dad out of the way, like, Dad, no! Yeah. Oh, well, we got spin for a main character anyway. I said we'll skip main character, but I guess we won't now. So, well, who's our 3rd death? And then we'll do the last one as a main. Earl. Okay, so Earl's also killed during this little firefight in the train station with Pamela's forces. Instead of someone getting shot, we're just having a bunch of people get killed. And then we'll do which main character sack. So this is like the penultimate episode of the finale anyway. This is the penultimate episode. So who dies is the big sacrifice at the end of this sort of arc. It's going to be Lily. So Lily takes one for the team. She gets killed. But the others are able to then escape the train station. And then obviously after that, we have the herd. Obviously the mega herd arrives. And I think what we'll do is we're going to have to have another probably 5 characters die to the herd. So which characters die fighting the herd? Oh, Noah. You've not really done much. I guess Noah was building the walls of Alexandria and stuff this whole time, and he came to the Commonwealth to learn some more knowledge, and then sadly, Noah is killed by the herd. We're going to do more. Okay, Annie, not a big one. Who cares? Negan's very boring wife. So we lose Annie. R.I.P. Annie. R.I.P. R.I.P. regardless. R.I.P. regardless. Listen. So that 13 is going to be 14 now. Okay. That's all that means. But I'm going to get rid of this because... Actually, no. We're not doing double death. 13 deaths is enough anyway. It's still 13. Yeah, 13. I guess Lydia can get bitten, after all, but she can bleed out and die. R.I.P. to Lydia there. Oh my god. So these characters are all fighting the herd. She gets bitten, they chop her arm off, but then she just kind of bleeds out and dies. She can have like a Luke-style death there, I guess. Noah and Annie, they just die to the herd, fighting the herd. And we'll do one more dying, fighting the herd. One more main character. Who's dying, fighting the herd? Let's see. Oh, Eastman. Eastman, he's like, guys, go. And he starts one-eyed Eastman fighting the herd for our characters. And they're able to escape because of his sacrifice in the end. As well as everyone else's sacrifice. So there we go. That's Eastman there fighting for us. We just need 4 more deaths. So I think we'll have some deaths. These people fighting the Commonwealth soldiers. So we'll have maybe two deaths here, 3 deaths here. Sergio, yeah, I could see that guy taking out a lot of troopers, taking out a lot of the troopers. So Sergio takes out a bunch of Commonwealth troopers for us, our lovely Spanish hero, and yeah, he gets shot and killed in the end by Pamela's forces. It's just too sad. I don't want it to happen. I refuse. Instead, I will roll for a main character. Who else is dying to fighting the Commonwealth troopers? No! Oh! Laurie is just shot and killed in front of John. Actually, to be fair, I feel like I'm gonna... We will kill off Laurie. Don't worry. I'm just doing it. I feel like Laurie has to be the big death. She's the Rosita death. I think Laurie is bitten. That's what we'll do for Laurie. So Laurie's going to be our last one. That is, unless we get a bigger death here. Give me someone else instead. Yeah, okay. I feel like this is probably the perfect time to kill him off. So yeah, John Dorie Sr., he is taken out by the Commonwealth soldiers. He's able to shoot a bunch, but then he is shot and killed. And we lose our great John Dorie Sr. Damn. One more person killed by the troopers. It's Brandon, young Brandon. That'll do. And then finally, I don't even know. I don't even know who to go for. I think we'll go for a... Because mine is... There's only, what? We'll do another major. Why not? Go on, just do it. Give me a death. Give me someone else to die during the fight for the Commonwealth. That's okay. It's decided, guys. It decided. It wants to be a minor character. Let's see who it is. Nothing ever happened. Okay, that's fine. Who cares about Cindy? Cindy dies too. Yeah. Okay, so... Where did Alden die? Was he a Pike? Oh no, he got the Duncan death. Okay, are we killing Pamela? Hedge, yes. No, okay. So she's just getting imprisoned. Poor John. Okay, so John has lost everything. Because in the end, Laurie is bitten and she slowly bleeds out. And he's lost his dad as well. Very sad. So, yeah, this is kind of crazy. We've got... Wait, hang on. Didn't Jesus die? I swear to God. If I messed up here... Yeah, he got tortured. He got the frost death. Go away, Jesus. Right. So in the end, we've got Lydia. You bled out and died. Let me just double check. So I should literally only have 3 characters here, or 4 if you count Pamela. Yeah, and then here we should have John, Maggie, Sasha, Spencer, and Jesse. Yeah. Okay. So in the end, these are the characters left. Kind of crazy, actually. We've got John Dorie, who is the most depressed, sad man. I think he returns to a cabin in the woods. He returns to a simple cabin like the one he had in Fear. And I think he just sits there slowly, depressed, doing jigsaw puzzles, or whatever it may be. He's just, he is the saddest man in the universe, and that's how he ends. I guess we do have to decide who becomes the governor of the Commonwealth, though. So we may as well roll. But I don't think it should be John. I think John's end of John's story is just sad. That's what it should be. Okay, Jesse. Fair. Bit random. But, okay. So poor Jesse. I mean, these are just 3 women who have lost their men. Actually, no, not Spencer. Sorry. Sasha and Spencer are together. There are still a couple. But yeah, Maggie obviously lost her beloved Milton. And Jesse lost her beloved Jim. And also Pete. John is very sad after losing Laurie. So we've got one season 1 character left, which is just John, because obviously Laurie was the big death. Maggie's still around from season 2. You got Sasha from season 3. No one from season 4. But you got 1 from season 5, 2 from season 5 actually. Season 6 characters, no. Season 7, no. Season 8, no. Season 9, yeah. You got some season 9 characters here. Season 10, yeah. Okay, so yeah, overall, that's how it ends. The leader of the Commonwealth is Jesse, very random. John goes back to his cabin, very depressed and sad after losing literally everything in his life that he ever cared for. Maggie, I guess, is also similarly very sad, but I imagine she goes on. She kind of troopers on regardless, trying her best. Sasha and Spencer kind of live happily ever after. I mean, they've got their son as well. Yeah, so they actually have a happy ending. And poor Connie is probably still working for the the new site, although she lost all of her friends. Princess is very sad after losing her man Mercer, but I don't know, she probably moves on pretty quickly. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, bye bye.